Welcome back. It's Dr. Teague here with KiKi, exploring health with yourselves. So something today we're going to talk about is quite it's something I know we've all had, and which is pain, right? And I'm not talking about, Ane, you're such a pain, stop. We're talking about actually that physical pain that we experience from something simple as getting pricked by a thorn, or to something quite severe, say you've broken something, or there's something inside of you that hurts a lot. Now, why do I think it's important to actually address this concept of pain? Well, primarily because one, it's subjective. So I have no clinical tool which I can do. I can't do a CT scan for pain. I can't do a blood test for pain. It's something that I can only understand by talking to you as a patient. So by asking you, do you have any pain? Yes. Well, describe it to me. Where is it? Does it come and go? Does it peak and flow? Does it come in and out? What does that feel and where is it? Has it moved? That's important as well. Something else is then how severe it is. And unfortunately, that's quite difficult, again, because I can't test for it. I have to ask you. So we typically use our scale of, from 1 to 10, 10 being the most severe. Where does your pain sit? Now, we have to understand, I think that's important, because yourselves as potential patients have to understand that, even though that pain is severe, and if you come and say, well, it's 10 out of 10, well, what does that mean? You've twisted your ankle, but you're telling me it's a 10 out of 10, but you're texting on your phone, versus you're, writhing around, unable to even talk to me because the pain is so severe. The reason I want to address this is not because it's not important. I don't want you to be in pain. I don't want you to be experiencing something negative. But also, at the same degree, I want to understand appropriately what's going on. Because if you are able to be on your phone and texting, but you're in 10 out of 10 pain, then the question is, well, why are you saying that? What's happening? Is this coming and going? Is there something? So it could cloud or blur the potential diagnoses of what's going on. Because also, it's important to understand is, how does pain flow? If you break something and I reset it, the pain should settle. But if you break something and I reset it, but the pain's still there and it's actually getting worse, that actually could be a sign of trauma and tissue and swelling around the blood vessels, around the nerves that are in your arm, that actually could something I have to address quite quickly. So it's important, and what I'm trying to say is, I don't want you to be in pain. No doctor wants their patient to be in pain. But we have to do a couple of things. One, we have to try and identify what's going on and have a good conversation with you as a patient, to try and understand together what's going on. And then thirdly, I need to address that pain and treat that pain appropriately. So we'll start with simple things. Every single thing I do in medicine has its repercussions. Nothing is without harm. That's as simple as giving somebody Panadol. Panadol, not given correctly, can be deadly. So I have to weigh out the risks of what I do with the potential benefits of what I do. And that's the same as pain. I can completely get rid of anyone's pain, in a sense, but sometimes in doing that, I put somebody into, completely asleep, and they need a breathing machine because they're in a coma, because I've given them so much pain medication. So what I mean is, do I want you to be in pain? No. But is it going to be a collaboration between the two of us to try to get to a point where you're not in pain? So will that mean start simple with things that have the least risk of harming you? Yes. And does that mean you might be in pain a little bit longer than I'd like you to be? Yes, and I'm sorry about that, but the point is to try to get you to a place that, one, we figure out, importantly, what is causing the pain and address it. Two, decrease the amount of pain you're in to make you comfortable, not pain-free truly, but comfortable and make it manageable, while decreasing the possibility of causing you harm and making things that may have been simple much worse, because we were a little bit too heavy-handed from the start. Right, so just keep in mind, we're here to help, we're here to engage, and we're here to take this journey together, but it's communication between the two of us with the understanding of, we want to help you, We want to fix what's going on, but we also want to do it safely. So it's Dr. Teague. Until next time.